Yeah, I think we will just have like a tiny World Cup, like a World Cup video. No, so this was actually a very, very good game. And like actually, Kamsky is great in many types and so on, but playing such a game we haven't seen him doing a long ever time. Okay, so they came from some, I don't know, Khan system, but very soon they are into some versions of basically Schwenningen. Everything looks logical, reasonable, simple. And just in general, I always think it's Black's supposed obviously to be okay. I mean, you know, if he's not okay, then Kasparov would barely make it to a Grandmaster and not the world champion, because he always played those. But I don't know. Somehow I found those systems not so easy, especially with the bishop on d3, because white have just easy threats. Okay, so queen h3. So what is white's threat right now? Quite simple, right? White wants to play e5, take on f6, checkmate. So this was played. Now a question actually, is e5 possible or not? No, because I remember I was looking at this and I wasn't certain why not to play e5. I think actually e5 is a decent move. But what is the best line that you think we should look at after e5?
You basically have to go into the previous line, except that in that line now, after rook f6, you have bishop f6 and your king walks away.
No, but okay, but this is nothing for white. That's horrible for white.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but take, bishop f4. This is how he wants to play. Yeah, and then I was thinking this is absolutely the way the game should continue. And now playing this move. And keeping tons of squares, like tons. Kasparov actually had some games with different, same material sacrifices. There were also queens on the board, but really so many squares are being under control, and black has basically 4 against 2. Probably this is okay for black, like really okay for black. Okay, 2 super strong players didn't go into it, so bishop d2, bishop d4, they are both possible. Okay, but here amazing action starts. I mean, black is probably have to play d5, right? I mean, because this is no joke, this e5 threat. Okay, here incredible. f5. I mean, if black, okay. I mean, what else if not f5 here? I mean, the thing is that after capture, d2 is kind of hanging in many lines, and so this is serious, dude. He's not joking here. Yeah, if take on f5, queen take, and f7 seems to be hanging. Take on d2, take on e6. Okay, so this is somewhat checkmate, and this is also out there. So basically he has to protect the h7 square. Came back. Take here. Now actually very interesting. What do we have? Black knight, okay. I think Kamsky agree with that. But now the question, how to take the knight? How to take it?
You want to take it with the knight, leave the bishop also hitting h7?
Okay, so what you're saying maybe that you want, okay, the question is knight. The knight will take, of course. But then would you want to take it with the bishop or with the rook? The rook. So basically what you're saying, that's super important, is that you much prefer to keep this one than this one. Okay, you see? Kamsky agree, me agree, we all agree. Everyone's happy. But are you going to take on e4? Yeah, this we don't agree. This we don't agree. Take. Take. This is excellent, excellent way of thinking. I mean, perfect, because you're, first of all, you're threatening checkmate. Take, take, and rook h4. So you're looking at the most forced line, no joke. That's perfect. And this also probably looks like checkmate, right? I mean, what to do? Checkmate. This way or another. No, okay, maybe this possible, but okay, this, analyze it another day. But this is very, very basic idea. We see those ideas. Actually, there are some lines in Sicilian that those are, this is just elementary idea. Queen take. And actually here, this is super strong move. Just hitting many, many things. Black is better here. I mean, white pawns look super impressive, but they are actually weak. They are going nowhere. Black king is extremely close. White king is weak on h1, and the b2 pawn is weak. So this is actually very, very bad for white. But the idea is perfect. So, you know, this is something always, always worth remembering. You know, to play a great combination, or just to play something right, there have to be two steps. You have to get the right idea, if not it's just coincidence. But then you have to get the right way to play it. No, this game Kamsky was really on fire. He played this move. Yeah, this is a big move. Basically, his idea is quite funny, that if the bishop take, he blocked the rook. The bishop, you said, you were very correct, the bishop is the most important piece. So by playing knight takes d5, he defended the bishop on d3. Well, that's why he's there. Yeah, because all other lines are, actually white can be really worse there. And if rook take, okay, now just resigning. So he played this way. Of course, the rook cannot be touched. Okay, black has pretty much only one move to play here. Which one? H6?
No, H6.
Which one, sorry?
I think H6.
This one. Okay, I'll go here. Right? Why let's think together. Okay, we see the threat, right? Take and checkmate. But why it's 6? I mean, just an instinct. And you know, we spoke before about instincts in some other games and what we would play quite quickly. Leaving the white is attacking on the light squares. So creating even more weaknesses seems like kind of uncomfortable. G6. G6, yes. G6 was played. Rook f4. Now actually really interesting position. First of all, what is the threat by white? Bishop take g6, okay. So we will sit on this position. Actually, I was thinking maybe we'll see the Nakamura game, but maybe we'll just look at that. Depends how deep we want to look at that. Well, depends on you. If you will throw the move super quickly, we'll go ahead. If not, make it slower. which moves, candidate moves black has in this position. This is really important because this is really complicated position. Really complicated position. So first let's start. We all know bishop takes g6 is the threat. Okay, what possible moves should black be considering here? Which one? King g7. Queen c6, very good. King g7 was played in the game. Queen c6, maybe good move, and queen takes e5. I mean, yeah, there's a pawn there. It's important. I mean, we will just touch the lines lightly. Queen takes e5, bishop take, kind of has to go there, back. Now only move that allows black survival here. Which is the only move that allows black some survival in this position? Bishop takes g2, I'll take. Okay, I can tell you this, you'll survive for a few more moves, but for certain black you'll die, so it's not that exciting. Rook f8, and if I will play, okay, question, what is rook f8? Well, what is white's threat? No, what is white's threat? We have to, it doesn't matter if we are 2800, 2700, 1500, 2000, doesn't matter. We think the same way. Rook g4 is our threat, doesn't matter what's rook g4, basically very simple. Queen take h7, checkmate. Queen g7, defend h7, attack the queen. You know, we think that the more stupid that we look at a position, the better we are thinking, right? It's really that way. Remember the Chinese kid, maybe will be world champion. But you know what we just see? Most of us would have played rook e6, attacking the knight on e7 and defending e4. He played c6. You know, one day he's going to laugh at us with his 28 plus 100, but simple. Checkmate on h7, what prevents checkmate? Queen, attack the queen. So rook g4 winning. So rook f8, I play rook g4. So how black survive here? I take. H6, yeah, like, you know, with the question, really? But yes, yeah, I mean, that's what if not, it's checkmate. No, what to do? I mean, h6. And actually not so clear because rook g4 also there is bishop g5, some outpost. You know, this is the thing that we are not like h6. Like, it doesn't feel so happy playing this move. But the other alternative is just death. So it's like, you know. Right, so this is one line which is actually possible to play, I think. Queen c6 is a very decent move. It constantly keeps some eye on the g2 and on g6. There was some line, something like this I thought was interesting. Rook f6, and if take, this is something to be looking seriously. This line is better for white. Actually possible here to take. Also actually interesting to bring the king. I mean, with such a bishop that's defending everything, I mean, white is better, no doubt, because he has 2 pawns. Okay, I'm not under the illusion that white will be able to keep his 2 connected pawns. If he will keep these 2 connected pawns, it will be over. But even if he just keeps the e5, get his king to the center and trade those ones, no, well, white is better here, although it wasn't that clearly decisive. So queen c6, rook f6 is a possibility at least worth considering. probably not a bad one. This one is a critical line, but I remember it was okay for black. Maybe the line we've seen, but white seems better there. Queen takes e5 is one straight line with queen g7 and h6. Mamedyarov played king g7, which actually proved to be a bit wrong move. Kamsky played e6. This is the move that either queen takes e5 is not allowing, or queen c6, queen b6 not allowing. Okay, what is the threat by white here? And then take on f8? Excellent. So you want to play f8 and then just put rook f7. So pretty forced move is rook f8. Because if the bishop, for example, moves, I don't know, this seems like checkmate, and I just sacrifice here. Just has to hit the spot. Something like that. So rook f8. Now came really amazing play by Kamsky. I mean, okay, where can he attack black? How can he attack black? I mean, black needs one move, I think. If black plays queen e5, actually black's winning, maybe. I'm not certain, but to me, just super quickly looking at the position, if queen e5 is being played, black is just winning. e6 is falling, and that's it. Queen e3. Playing on the dark side, white. Queen e3. So queen d4 is pretty much winning, right? I mean, how do we want to win? Let's say black plays this beautiful move a5. Play check here, check. Everything falls check. Something like this looks not bad, right? Okay, so we understand the threat. No, it's very important. So he has a forced threat. Okay, that's a start. Bishop c5. Okay, apparently this Mamedyarov doesn't like to be checkmated. Go figure. Okay, now what? Queen e1. Apparently he wants to checkmate him. Bishop d6. Yeah, actually I think bishop d6 is losing on the spot. It is losing on the spot. What to play after bishop e7? And actually I'm more asking than saying, because I have no clue. Well, what to play after bishop e7? c4. Yeah, this I was thinking. c4, pawn takes c4. Kind of have to play that. Queen c3, king h6. But where is the checkmate there? Something like the bishop c4, but I'll just take it, no? I'm actually not certain if there is an immediate win in this position. I think bishop e7 was crucial to play. Bottom line, I mean, I don't see absolutely an immediate win. Maybe there is, but bishop d6 was played. This is the big thing, that he surrendered the h4 square. Yeah, just want to run an engine for a second, because I mean c4 looks dangerous after bishop. Okay, first of all, yeah. Okay, so bishop e7, c4 take exactly our line. Okay, that was not bad. Okay, we'll go home today, be happy. Okay, perfect. Exactly our line. This. Okay, here. c4. Only move. Okay. Take, check. This. Okay, this we were here. take, take, take. We were here. Exactly, queen d6 only move, right? We were exactly here. Yes, and here we mentioned rook c6 or something. Okay, computer at +1, maybe Houdini or whatever is stronger, but that's what I said. You know, the reason why I called him for help, I couldn't get more. Like, I think I want to be, well, I don't want to be actually any color. White is a piece down, and black has horrible position, so just leave me alone. But it wasn't really clear. By the way, once again, looking at the time, I mean, okay, it's quite interesting that he played bishop d6 and got more than 30 seconds, but apparently he played it really, really fast. Apparently he played it really, really fast. And controlling the h4 square actually was not, you know, for Kamsky with 7 minutes to play c4, queen c3, his king is weak, +1, no, okay, maybe, I mean, it's no clear at all. But here he played just, what's the threat here? Rook take h7, king take, king g7, perfect. So now we play this move, but now, really, really a great move. I mean, this was really beautiful, really, really, really beautiful game. E2?
D2?
But the rook?
Oh. E1 to D2 to...
Here?
Yeah.
But I take the rook? The rook is under attack.
Oh, okay.
Queen e3, right? What's the difference? That you're going to have queen d4 check, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, he played h5. I mean, take, check, check, check. Same story we've been all along. It's just like, it's kind of interesting how it moved here, moved there, then he came back to e3.
You gotta get that bishop off. That third square bishop's gotta go somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. So he played h5 and okay, we also discussed the amazing, like I've seen the game and just it was beautiful. I haven't really analyzed it. Actually now first time when we stopped at bishop d6, bishop e7, that's why I wasn't clear, but amazing blunder, you know, Mamedyarov is such a, you know, I guess those really amazing players that so fast, so creative, so this, sometimes the tiny details maybe what's eating them. I mean, Aronian, Mamedyarov, they're even sometimes somewhat same style. Super creative, super energetic. I mean, those are not amazing details for 24 best players in the world. All right. How does white finish the game here? Queen d4, king h6. Yeah, rook takes h5 immediately. I mean, okay, this is how the game went, and resign. This is kind of checkmate. And yeah, and here take or queen g7 is checkmate. All right, we will give few minutes to Nakamura game today. Just thinking quickly, I mean, some amazing, the game Caruana-Tomashevsky. What Tomashevsky missed forced checkmate in 7 moves, missed winning the queen, missed unbelievable what he didn't miss there, and was out. Ivan Chuklo losing to Kramnik was a bit yuck, like big one, right? Korbov is the, at least so far, no, he's a very strong player, but okay. Well, we can go and see. Okay, so basically kind of invitation to play the sharp Marshall. But it was a very solid game. So we will just see this game quite quickly. Actually, this is an interesting idea. The main purpose is, if black will take with the c pawn, it is worse. Black really wants to take with the e pawn, but to do that after playing knight d7, kind of interesting play. By the way, g4 immediately, I think, sorry, f5, I think g4 is a decent continuation for white. I think that's how they play, at least one of the ways how they play. I think it's a decent one. Maybe this explains why Karov first played this and now f5. And now, since black won a take, and he cannot take with the e pawn, play this knight h6. Okay. And now you can play g6 and pretend he's playing checkers or something, but... Alright. Queen f6, bishop e2. It's an interesting move. I didn't... Why he played bishop e2? Huh. I mean, he could not have been so scared about this move. Maybe indeed he wants if take to be able to play. No, but I'm not certain about this move, bishop e2. Oh well, I'm gonna let them play that. Okay, that's where he wanna go. Okay, they play this position. And it's really interesting because black has this weakness, white has those. Kind of looks like nicer a bit for white, but no, those are positions that Nakamura plays very, very well. But actually this Korbov, okay, played also well. It was kind of funny to see the press conference, him in the press conference, like, okay, his English is okay, but nothing more, and he was asked if he's happy that, okay, he's going to play Kramnik, and he said, wow, you know, it's such a big, difficult thing, and he's like very, like so much stress, and you know, and Susan was asking him, well, but it's better that you are playing Kramnik than being on your way home tomorrow. He said, well, not clear. Like, I don't know, that was like, I mean, maybe this is like lost in translation too or something, like, couldn't understand that logic, but it's like, okay, so apparently he prefers, I don't know, no, it says like not clear. Okay. Yeah, why he didn't take the pawn? Is it possible to take the, I think this is what, and just some positional pressure, like taking e5, c5, this one, aye. No, in all those positions, you know, I always, get this bishop out, whatever, wherever, and you'll be okay. Which is exactly what Nakamura never got to do in this game, never. Here you go, c5. Big move. Big move against this beautiful bishop. No, but this is not pretty. By any standards, this is not pretty. Yeah, probably he had to take the pawn on e5. Once again, like being, you know, many times like being the super extra is what sometimes hurt them. Yeah, so I mean, just again, there were no big huge blunders. Actually, it was just squeezed here, which is okay. Really, you go home and you say, well, what to do? Exactly, it's like not blundering also. I mean, this bishop on b7, rook c8, rook e1. Yeah, this is very pretty move. The bishop is aiming for this diagonal, and actually black king can be under attack. Black king can be under attack in... Okay, h4, very good, right? I mean, what to play in this position for white? And f4. But I can also take on d4. I can take on f4, d4. I mean, basically, giving pawns may be great, but first question is why? I mean, no, I mean if it's great, okay, but why? You know, I always say, you don't want to take a pawn, you want to give a pawn, perfect. Just have a good reason why. I'm not certain why to give any of those. Preferably the f4 is really questionable. Take the knight. I mean, okay, if black can do this tiny, I don't know, get the bishop to d5, it's a bit different world. But no, this just really bad.
So
yeah.
and by taking the bishop, keeps the bishop and the other bishop in prison.
Well, I'm sorry.
When you took the knight, right,
Yes.
black's knight, it keeps that moves to keep the black bishop buried.
It's basically very simple. No, it's just to keep the pawns. Just no knight take d4, no knight take a4, no bishop take a4. It's very simple. We just want to keep our material and take the opponents. Yeah, I mean, and this bishop is nowhere. Actually, this one also bad. No, this is horrible position. Actually, here, I think this was winning even. Actually, was it bishop c3? There was some continuation here that was winning much faster with ideas of d5. I think it was at this moment. But yeah, you know, again, the difference between human and computer, and I'm not even certain about if it was exactly here. I think it was. But you know, such a strong player with white, almost no chance that any player, you know, maybe Kasparov or something like this, but even Carlsen, like I don't see him playing d5. They just understand that black is in horrible spot. They'll just squeeze 1 minute. Okay, why to do anything unnecessary? Okay, and he won the game like take. Just very straightforward here. Yeah, the rook is under attack. If rook h2, I guess just here and take is what.
Well, knight check and then d5 there too.
Also in that line, right? Yeah, that's one possibility, right? Probably better. And here, yeah, the beginning I was looking at this, but exactly this line. I mean, just this beautiful bishop is going to be gone. And d5, yes, this was. Yeah, Nakamura was shaking and doing the usual things, like the usual disbelief. How could it be that he had lost the game? The world is not okay, but okay. Definitely after September 20, okay? Definitely.
Ben said much worse. Ben has said much worse. Triangle.
Okay.
You're okay.
All right. So put him first on air. All right. Yeah, but just over. Just back and b4, whatever. So that was it for very much shaking his head Hikaru in this tournament. But actually, I thought he played the best chess up until this match. I thought really, who would the people? Someone was asking me, like, if I probably had to choose. I don't even remember how they go, but probably Kramnik, just because even if he doesn't play strong chess, it's just like. No, it's like such a heavy weight, you know. He doesn't really have to punch, like just to be there. No. So Kramnik or Grishuk, Mamedyarov and Nakamura. Apparently, I'm left with one, but I haven't placed any bets yet, so that was good. You know, I made all possible mistaken predictions of the players other than one, but no bet. So, you know, still give some hope.